got another little electronic job to do. Here we are, a little box of tricks which I'll talk to you about in just a moment. The perpetual problem with model railways is keeping the track clean so that the trains move smoothly. And this little device is something that's designed to keep the track clean all the time. This one is second hand, as you can see by the general mess all over it. I bought it some time ago at a trade stand at a model railway exhibition. I've forgotten I had it, to be honest, but there it was in the bottom of the box when I was getting out some locomotives and rolling stock. So I thought I would connect it up and see how we get on. So here we are, I have the control panel back on the workbench, open, ready to move some wires around. Nothing much new is needed here, just a few lengths of wire. And what we do is we connect this up to the controller and to the track. All the wires to the controller and track are already there, thus they don't have this included in them. It's powered by a 15 volt AC supply to the middle contacts here, taken off the controller transformer, and then the controller is connected to this and this to the track, so it sort of interrupts the normal circuitry that's already there. The way it works apparently is that it provides a high voltage, high frequency signal to the track the whole time, so that it burns off any dirt which gets between the wheels and the rails. Presumably it therefore also burns off any dirt in the switch contacts, in the point blade contacts and elsewhere in the circuitry, helping to keep the trains moving smoothly. I did have one on Kingsgate, my old 00 layout, a very early one which seemed to work well enough, so let's see if we can get this one, which is a much later model, and we'll run both tracks at once, both controllers, see if we can get that to do as good a job on this layout, hopefully even better. From its appearance this seems to be a Gaugemaster device, same brand as the controller itself, so they should work seamlessly together. Let's see how we get on with connecting it up. So now all the cables that used to come straight from the controller to the track now go from the controller to the track cleaning device, and then they're also connected from the various switches that send them to the track. They're connected to the track cleaning device as well, so that all the current that gets to the track goes through this. Now before I fix it in place, I'm going to test all this. It's slightly difficult, there's no way provided to fix this down, so I may have to glue it or put it on sticky tabs or something like that, or maybe some kind of strapping to hold it in place inside the control panel, but I'll work that out in a minute. First of all, let's see if it works electrically. Okay, the control panel is back on its temporary brackets over by the layout. The lights have come on, so we're obviously connected. Now let's try moving a train. First of all, set the points. Well, that seems to work. And now a Bernina line train. And the first thing we notice is that what used to be reverse is now forward, and what used to be forward is now reverse. So I'm going to have to connect those the other way around or it will drive me mad. And let's try the other track. I think that's all connected and straight, so it should just work. Does the same thing apply there? Now that one doesn't want to move at all, so there's obviously more to correct on that side than the other. Oh no, it could just be I need to move this switch. Oops, sorry about that. Same applies. Yes, they both now reverse polarity. Well, I can easily enough change those around. And it looks like that's all going to work. Of course, whether it cleans the track, I can't say. That will only show up as time goes by. But it does seem at least the trains will work. One other thing about this track cleaner is I suppose in theory it will also help to keep motors clean. Anywhere where there is movement and where there is contact and broken contact, like in switchgear and within the motors themselves in the commutator, ought to be kept clean by this device. So it should help all the smooth running of the locomotives wherever they are on the layout. I was asked at the local model railway club the other day how I cope with the overhead wires going over the baseboard join on this portable layout. I do it simply by ensuring that there's a gantry right on the join on one side of it, and then hooking the wires over it and poking them in. It's fairly crude, but it works if it's dismantled and reassembled with care, and the trains are able to pass through with their pantographs smoothly going over the join in the baseboard.